Now, there are a lot of rumors and questions about federal operations in the Twin Cities, and we're joined now by Police Chief O'Hara to get the facts about what's happening in Minneapolis right now. ABC News is reporting ICE targeted operations in Minneapolis are underway. Are they?
Well, we know that 911 has received a dramatic increase in people calling in to report seeing activity that may or may not be immigration enforcement, and we know just myself, our inspectors, our officers are just dealing with a lot of fear in the community, and it's definitely having an impact.
So how will you find out? Is it just word in the street?
It's word in the street. People submit videos and things like that, and we refer people to the appropriate authorities because we're just not involved in that activity at all.
Okay, I want to tell you about some comments last night. Border Czar Tom Homan said, and you may have heard of this already, that they're looking for illegal aliens and removing criminals. And you've said that MPD is not working with ICE, correct?
That's correct.
And so then Homan said, quote, "It's shameful you're not partnering with ICE, and that you specifically stopped being a cop and you're now a politician." That's what he calls you. What your reaction to that?
Well, I mean, I am actually on the street in this community dealing with the actual problems that we have. Tom Homan does not have to deal with domestic violence, with shootings, with robberies, with carjackings, with keeping the people of this community safe. That's what my job is. I respect that federal law enforcement has a role to play, and that's their lane. That's fine. What's troubling to me as a human being is interacting with the Americans, the people in our community that are being terrorized by the way that some of this stuff is being handled.
Are federal operations making Minneapolis safer?
It is making people scared and terrified. I rode down Lake Street with some people from the community right before I got here. There's businesses closed. There's people that aren't on the street. We're trying to tell people to still not be afraid to call 911 if there's an emergency. And that's a real threat to everyone in the community. Because if immigrants or people who look like they might be immigrants are being targeted because, a robber or somebody up to no good thinks that they might not call the police, that makes everyone in the community less safe.
So last week, St. Paul officers took some heat, both from the mayor and the city council, for using pepper spray on protesters during a federal operation. When does MPD respond to an ICE operation, and are there rules for your officers?
So we don't respond to ICE operations. But just because ICE is here doesn't mean that we're not the police for Minneapolis. We still have to be the police, right? So if there's threats of violence, if there's actual violence, if there's property damage, those are the things that we must respond to, which is a challenge, which is why yesterday I asked people, I know people are upset, they're going to protest. If people do exercise their First Amendment rights with this, please keep things peaceful.
Okay. Good message. Chief O'Hara, thank you so much for making time for us on a busy, busy night.